Okay. Let's eat that pizza as loud as you can into the... Oh, fuck, dude. Do you even know what ASMR stands for?
Mm-mm.
Me either. Do you know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Me either. Hey.
with the mic?
Anyway.
Stop yelling at the mic! Fucking beard's weird.
Oh, God. I hate how deeply burned into your consciousness that is.
What?
That just MGK's diss track. I'm going to have to just... And action. Thanks for tuning into our cool-ass podcast titled We'll Get 'Em Next Time. Leave us a rate and subscribe and review and like.
And tell your friends. Tell your people. Share it. Send it to a few buddies on Snapchat. Ain't hard. Doesn't take much, and we appreciate the shit out of you for it.
That's what we appreciate about you.
That's right.
All right, well, now that we got the formalities out of the way, we chewed food as loud as possible.
So what do you want to do? Talk sex? Do you want to talk bubble water? Do you want to talk Texas? What do you want to talk?
No, but keep going. Hydrogen ions. Let's talk motherfucking...
Ooh, nope, I'm not even going to talk about it.
Alkalinity of water.
Mm-hmm. Glycogen.
So 7 is a...
Precipitation.
7 is a pH of neutral. As you go higher on the pH scale, it's alkaline. As you go lower, it's acidic.
So what's the problem when the pH goes off and starts making a giner stink? What's happening there? We going up or down?
Probably down. Probably acidic. Oh. Acidity is where all the bad shit happens. If you can keep your body alkaline, Grandpa says you don't get cancer. So they sell water at the convenience store that's like alkaline water. It's like pH of 8, and it's saying it's healthy for you. But I was reading on the internet today whether that does anything for you. And I don't think it does, because your body just adjusts and accounts for the pH of everything.
So what is the best diet to have? You do plenty of research. How should a guy have his diet? A regular guy, not a guy that eats a fucking pastry once a week and then bitches about depression. I'm talking a guy that likes breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
If I were in charge of most people I know's diet, especially the people I know that could use some help with their diet, I would say... If you can
20 less beers a day.
If you can do it, just what Mason did and lost all his weight. If you can do it, just wait it out till supper and have like a fucking huge steak and a big salad and fucking get your fill and drink a ton of water and get full, and then you don't need breakfast or lunch. Now, if that's just because you're a big dude, your body will get used. It can run on some fucking stored energy. For sure. But if you're the type of fella that like around noon you get fucking groggy as hell, and your body can't adjust after like a week to not having breakfast or lunch, that's sick, dude. Have all the breakfast you want. Just have like high protein. Just have eggs. You don't fucking eat toast and bread and shit. Just eat a ton of eggs. You can put cheese in there.
I like to put a bagel around my wiener for breakfast.
Do you?
And I don't really know what that's doing for my calorie intake.
Well, it's definitely raising it.
Nice.
It's definitely going up, yeah.
Sick, dude. I'm taking carbs by the cock,
Is
dude.
this an everything bagel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I split it, and I fucking toast it and cream cheese it before I slide it on. I want it warm and wet.
Okay.
And you know what I call the center that's full of cream cheese?
What?
It's a little bagussy.
Bagel pussy. I was thinking...
I love that you said that after you went, ugh.
I was thinking how you put the cream in cream cheese.
Nice. No, I did that when Mom was home.
Oh, thanks.
But they keep breaking up with me, so we'll see how that goes.
Dude. Never mind.
But they also go, I don't know if this works for me. And I go, shoo. All right, we'll see you.
What, when you keep filling them full of cum?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Well, if they don't eat it, I will.
Where did I hear about that?
To waste,
I heard people arguing about that on a podcast.
There's kids in Africa not even coming, dude.
I heard people argue about that on a podcast.
What, coming?
Is it gross for a dude? This is not the B train's fucking method. MO. What's MO stand for?
Motive.
Modus operandi. This is obviously not the B train's motive operandi or whatever. Is it weird to eat your own seed off of a lady's chest if maybe you busted on it?
If you eat your own seed ever at all, it's wrong. There's a problem with it. That's
no
not
sense in doing it.
Yeah. I recently had a conversation with someone. I was watching a podcast. And I think it was the Stiff Socks podcast. And the lady asked, have you ever tasted your own shit? And the one kid was like, yeah. And I was like, whatever.
Why do you say that was
Why?
like it's obvious? I never have.
Disgusted. Why would you?
Never.
And maybe I've never even had the thought. I've never sprayed. You know what happens after I spray out? Guilt, depression. I'm wondering what's wrong with me. I got to go back and look at that video I just got off to and go, come on, dude. That's what we're watching.
And now you want to do a fucking shot.
Yeah. And other guys are just like, oh, that was sick. What the fuck?
I think that's my hang up as well. If I could do that if I was still in the zone afterwards. Does that make sense?
Holy buckets.
No, like in the zone.
But no one's in the zone after.
No, afterwards I go, ew, what have I done? So no. But here's the thing. Oh, I just heard about it on some dumb podcast. They were arguing about it. But I can see how it's just kind of like as a chick, would that be weird and gross?
Gonna have to reach out to us, ladies.
Nexttimepod@gmail.com. If a dude we gotta get out of here, dude. All right.
What about snowballing?
I don't know about snowballing.
That's when you come in her mouth and she spits it in your
Oh! I hate that.
Me too, but you're the one that brought up little semen exchange.
Oh, dude, what about whitewashing?
What's that?
That's when you hold your nephew down and you freaking put snow in their face only. Just snow.
When you hit nephew, I was like, I don't want to be a part of this joke. That's funny. Whitewashing's good shit.
Nailed it, dude. You were like, is he going to land it coming out of this sentence?
Is that shooting the club up?
Whitewater?
Whitewalling?
White wall.
Painting them walls, dog.
Dude. Nah, that's just a fucking classic tire, bro. You know that. You're a mechanic.
Nice, dude.
I will steer the ship away from
I love coming in people. That's my favorite.
Damn it, dude. Stop it. Do you know how hard I held back just 2 minutes ago when I wanted to say how nice was, but I didn't because I didn't want to talk about that shit?
Now we're here.
And we're talking
I'll drag foul behavior out of a guy.
So instead we talked about fucking
next time she hears you editing and gets upset, go, you hang out with Yancey for 2 hours and don't say gross stuff. It's such a safe place to do it.
It's contagious.
Yeah. Fuck, he starts being foul and you're like, I want to try.
All right, I'm going to have sex with my dog. Listen, dude. No.
Nice.
I think that Carhartt, honestly, one of the most handsome looking brands of clothes on every dude I ever saw.
Oh, for sure. They kill it. They took over the industry
whatever they did
by storm.
Yeah, it was magic.
Because it used to be they didn't even really do much like shirts and shit, nothing crazy. It was all pants. It was all them double-kneed fucking Carhartt pants is where it took off. And then some dumb little blonde fucking white 18-year-old girls were like, I'm going to wear a Carhartt meanie. Yeah, cute.
Dude. And it fucking turned into a whole thing.
Yeah, now I got to pay $35 for a shirt. Thanks, whores.
That is on women, huh?
It is, too.
Do you remember...
They made it trendy.
Do you remember when... And sorry, this is changing gears. Do you remember when there was a global pandemic and everybody was like, we're all going to die?
I think Earth, Wind, and Fire said, I remember.
It was the 21st.
Yeah.
Dude.
Something like that.
That's exactly you. Something like that, dude. You could do the whole thing front to back.
Nice.
But there was a whole pandemic, and it was like, you're all gonna die. Everybody's dying. Remember they said they were stacking bodies in New York?
What a panic, dude. We went and stocked pantries. I was dating Miranda at the time.
And people stopped there. Nobody died from the flu during that 2.5, 3 years. Did you know that? The flu killed 10,000 people a year, whatever it was. 2020, 0 people. 2021, 0 people. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
We fucking eradicated the flu.
Yeah. Nice. It works well for them.
Yeah.
I think they got what they wanted.
But COVID apparently killed all those.
What do you think the whole thing was about? What do you think their end goal was? Just if you're going to be a little conspiracy theorist.
So without getting jumping off the deep end, so obvious, can't argue with it at all, was whether it was on purpose or not, it was a great opportunity to make an insane amount of money, which they did. For the pharmaceutical companies. Mm-hmm. Well documented. And we know that the head of the FDA has quit his job and goes to work for the pharmaceutical companies, and they control most of what goes on in the drug testing.
That's where I get when it comes
to
it
was just a way for them to make an insane amount.
And they're like, yo, these guys go to work over here. These guys are cheating. Well, yeah, but you're only hearing about this one. The crooked motherfuckers are doing that with every goddamn thing. They're just caught on this one you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's not like this is the only time they've lied in their fucking career.
No, it's the only industry that they're not responsible at all for what their drugs do. Mm-hmm. They can't be sued. I mean, they're responsible, but they can't be sued. And so the people, it's like so obvious, the pharmaceutical companies are in charge of the drug testing, and then there's a global pandemic, and maybe the pandemic was real and everybody was scared and it is dangerous, whatever, but at least it was a good opportunity for them to subsidize this massive fucking product. To just like, hey, everybody needs to take it. You're shunned if you don't take it. The news says you have to take it, and the government helps pay for it. And you can't get into businesses or whatever, or clubs, or I don't know where people were going, if you don't have a fucking vaccine. You know what I mean? So, seems like a great product to sell if the entire country said you have to take it. You have to buy this. And then
motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then who knows, because it is truly an experimental drug. Fuck, dude, you got me fired up. It truly, like, it's not, they didn't do, the human trials they did on it were when they rolled it out. It wasn't tested on humans before they gave it to humans.
No shit.
I think they did like 6-month trials. So it's a brand new technology with the mRNA vaccine. It goes in and alters your DNA. That's how it works.
We ended up, I'm pretty sure we got COVID before the actual pandemic.
Oh, yeah, like in November or something?
No, it was like February.
Okay.
February or January. It was winter. I was working at Bowers. I can't remember what, but our house got so sick. Like, yeah, like 4 days. Because usually the flu for me is like, there's a solid like 30 to 36 hours of the puke and the shits, the fevers, and then you start feeling a little better and you're coming on the tail end of it. But it was like 4 fucking days straight of just sick as fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't stop.
What did Chris DiStefano, what did his dad say? These veins are red, white, and blue. Ain't nothing from China gonna fucking take me out, bud.
Damn, dude. Yeah. And it didn't.
And he also told Steven Tyler in a pizza parlor, "Hey, Bon Jovi, don't fucking blob the grease off your pizza."
Really?
Yeah. So his busy talking. He's like, he's blobbing his pizza. I gotta say something.
I gotta
Chris
stop
like, Dad, don't say anything. Hey, Bon Jovi, don't napkin blob your pizza.
That's funny as hell.
Who knows if it's true? Comics lie. That's what they do.
But anyway, here's what I can tell you.
If I don't get this motherfucking glare out, not you, Ellie.
Oh, yeah. Who knows what happened with that whole
there
thing.
There we go. Holy fuck, dude. That glare was in my face. I just about killed myself.
It is like it's back to normal.
I'm still thinking about it, though.
It does feel like life's back to normal
post-pandemic.
Sure. Like we had that and we bounced back and whatever.
Yeah, I think everyone was like trying to navigate it the year after and see what's what. But then I think everyone except for like probably 10 or 12 big cities were still like trying to follow it, and then the rest of the country was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, this is dumb. And they tricked us. And you know what happened that's might be most important, the biggest fallout of this whole thing, is it has eroded the public's faith in our institutions more than we already were eroding. Because we were, over time and with social media and with the age of information, we were just slowly going, yo, there is no truth, or the government is lying. And now it's like, oh, we don't trust fucking anything anymore.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah. So that sucks.
Yeah, it's cool. It doesn't affect me much. You know why? Because I'm just trying to see fat ass titties, spend fitties, and work a badass job to make the fitties at, bro. That's all I want. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
I go out, I make coin, I get a buzz, I look at big tits, and I go, sick life, dude. Nice.
I was watching.
If they start saying, there's a virus out and you can't ride your Harley anymore, I will fight an armed officer. I don't give a fuck.
To ride your hog. Yeah, dude. Well, it's America, is it not?
I'll strap a fucking dildo to the front of that bastard and fucking...
Now, it's in the Constitution, I think, that legally you...
Can ride your Harley.
Yeah, the right of the people to ride their Harley shall not be infringed.
Dude. I think it's like, what is it? Not the Second Amendment, but like 2.A or 2.B. It's somewhere under the second. You can shoot someone if they say you can't ride your Harley.
Really?
Yeah, it's something tied in with guns like that, but it's like 50 cal and under.
It's under the 69.
You can't get a tank out and just lose your mind over it. Ooh, speaking of, I love talking about this. What about the KILLDOZer? What's your thoughts on that?
KILLDOZer? Mm-hmm. I've never heard of her.
The dude in Colorado that fucking welded all that armor around the bulldozer because they fucking shut his business down. You don't know about this?
No, it sounds cool.
He had a muffler shop.
Hit a YouTube video?
Yeah, absolutely. Good call. For a week.
Yeah, dude.
One day drunk, stand up and go, all right.
When you run that KILLDOZer out of gas and you fucking come to a halt, what song's playing?
Turtles All the Way Down, Sturgill Simpson.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll fucking play it when I go home.
You haven't heard it?
No, but can I read?
It's just him describing a full
First of all,
trip.
the listeners don't know about the Killdozer like I do now that I watched a 4-minute YouTube video.
Marvin Heemeyer. He was wrong. The town he lived in. He was a successful welder in town, and he had a muffler shop or a welding shop. I can't remember what it is. I think it was actually a welding shop. And letting a concrete plant be built next to his shop would ruin the easement and make it so that public didn't have access to it, therefore running him out of business.
The only road to his business.
Yes.
And then, during the construction, they disconnected his sewer and then fined him for not being connected to the sewer. Mm-hmm. And then he wrote they
went to every council meeting. He did everything
They bullied him at every turn.
Yeah, Continue. And they just said, "No, fuck you, sir. You're out," and just gave him the shaft like the man does. I'm sure everyone's been
the government can do that
when
sometimes.
You're just helpless.
Mm-hmm.
So what does he do? The only thing you can do in that situation, if you have half a brain and a big ball sack, he gets a fucking D7 dozer. It's not a D7, it's a Komatsu, but I think it's the same size as a D7. It's fucking huge. And he welds the entire outside of it with 1/2-inch steel plate.
2-inch.
Was it 2-inch?
Or, yeah, maybe.
No, it was 1/2-inch steel and then 3 inches of concrete and then 1/2-inch steel.
Okay, 2 1/2-inch steel plates.
Yes. So he builds what is well known by most people will know what I'm talking about, the Killdozer. And so what does he do other than put rifles in it that he can shoot in a camera system so no one can stop him? And then he takes off immediately. Who are you going to hit first?
And
I don't know, maybe that fucking concrete plant you've been staring at for 2 years. So he goes over there and just fucks their building all up and then continues to go on a rampage through town.
Now, I'm pretty sure that he has welded himself inside this dozer at this point.
Yeah, there's nothing. Cops try jumping on it. They do everything they can. There's nothing they can do. He's in this thing until either the thing quits or he does. Mm-hmm. Now, the ballsy part is he gets in this thing, runs around town, hits the mayor's house, hits the hardware store, all these people that helped shove it up his ass because there's more tax revenue from a concrete
By the
plant.
way, didn't kill anybody.
Yep, he didn't. God, wish he would have. Maybe just those 5, the people that fucked him. Yeah. People like that don't need to be in control of other people's lives. But the ballsy part was he welded himself in this thing knowing that when this thing came to a stop, he was just going to off himself.
Now, let me say this just real quick. Also, people that get wronged and then weld themselves inside a dozer and destroy an entire town, I don't know how much control they should have either. But
yeah, you ain't shit.
I don't want to give him the keys to the
nuclear.
I'm
glad he didn't get out and then just take his jail sentence. You know? I'm glad he ended it. But take a stand on your way out there. You know?
Yeah, anyway, but he did. So he turns up this alley, and then a fucking loader parks behind him so he can't get out, and he just fucking cruises along in his Batmobile dozer until he fucking stops.
Yeah.
And Sturgill Simpson's playing in the background real slow.
I've seen Jesus playing Lake of Fire.
And he had a camera system. He could see what was going on outside, and then he decided to call it, huh?
Blew his fucking head off.
And he went to be with the Lord.
Yeah, well, there's some... I think he's got to stop off at HR and see exactly where he's heading next.
Well done, my good and faithful servant.
Yeah, no shit.
Knocking on
God, if
heaven's
anyone
door.
gets into heaven, it would be him.
How funny is that?
Yeah.
Dude, welding fucking concrete and metal around your dozer and just destroying an entire town. What state was this in?
God, I want to say Colorado, but I could be wrong.
It was 2004, and I think it was Colorado. You're right. I was just wondering. The Killdozer Rampage of 2004. Air Force veteran, Granby newcomer. Granby, bruh!
Granby, Colorado.
I was in Granby 1 month ago.
Were you?
Yeah!
Well, you should have asked around town. Anyone know Marvin Heemeyer?
Holy shit, dude. R.I.P., brother.
Yeah, you should have went over to the concrete plant, wrote a letter.
Granby's a quaint little town.
Just, dude, put a letter in their mailbox that's addressed to them from Marvin Heemeyer.
Yeah.
Dude.
That would fucking give some people some chills.
Loader number 2, almost done. How much trouble do you think we could get in for that? They'd probably slap you with a felony or 2, huh?
Yeah, that's beyond a prank.
Because the mail system's federal, right? But you can mail anyone anything.
Well, you can go drop it off yourself, and then you're probably fine.
Yeah, but...
Hold on.
If it has nothing to do with you, you can just drop it at the post office in the box outside, and they'll mail it.
True. Oh, yeah. It's not even from you. It's from Marvin, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out, Marv.
Cops are knocking on your door. Go talk to Marv, dude.
Oh, do you know how badly I wish I would have known this when I went to Granby, Colorado for a week?
Oh, you could have been prepared for it.
Yeah, because I like to learn the counties and shit before I go places.
Yeah.
I need to learn those East Texas
You could have been
counties.
sitting at a diner telling her family about Marvin Heemeyer. How he had enough of the system.
Well, and they probably...
It's time to put the man to bed. We've had enough.
Old people would have remembered, too.
Fuck yeah.
Because they were around.
Of course they would.
I was 7 years old in 2004.
Oh, no shit.
Yes, I don't remember Marvin and his rampage,
Nice.
But is there a South Park episode about it? Because that's where I get most
You'd
of my
think
history.
so. There's gotta be, right? They covered it somewhere. That's all time. I don't even blame the guy. He wasn't out to kill anyone. Just, hey, you guys all ruined my fucking businesses.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm out of here.
Yours.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know that, too.
He fucking rocked it with the Kurt Cobain exit, dude.
You,
What was Kurt Cobain's famous saying? Shoot every shot like it's your last
I
one?
fucking hate you, dude. Why do you make fun of these celebrities? They're geniuses.
Well, fuck, dude. Mac Miller's got like 5 years sober now.
I hate you, dude. And another thing. Yeah. By the way, you know, as I get a little bit older and learn about life and have a wildly successful podcast,
Yeah.
I think about these...
Shout out Wiley.
You know how there's this idea of like genius being romanticized and how you're like kind of fucked up, but you're a genius and so you can't handle life and then they kill themselves and stuff? There's that idea, right?
I think so. I don't know how
You
much
know what I mean?
I'm
Like Kurt
into that.
Cobain or like all these great artists, like Kanye, dude, he's fucking nuts. But it's
Well, yeah, you can't use Kurt Cobain as an example because Anna Nicole Smith killed him.
nice.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, dude. But no, like where that depression like is so strong, that's what makes them make good art, but it's also is their downfall. And then as I get older, I go, you guys were just pussies that stayed in it. You could have got out. You could have kept going and then still made great
I think
art.
I think it's the continuous circling of just people just worship the ground you walk on. You're not getting the real life experience, so everything does feel fake and useless, and what you say or do doesn't change much if you don't. Like, I'm pretty sure isn't that what Post Malone had to do? Like, take some time, go out and fucking slow down on the drugs, get right with himself, and now you see him on the Joe Rogan podcast. He is so fucking put together.
Oh, I don't know anything about him, but he's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Is it like Dave Chappelle going to Africa or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just cool. No, it's not quite as intricate as that. I think
But
he
he
just
had to
laid off the drugs and
breaks.
hung out at his house in Utah a little more. But well put together, doesn't hardly smoke or drink like he used to.
Had to pump the brakes.
Yep.
And you can do that, and then
And
you
he
can
did it,
still
and
make
still
good
cool as
art,
shit.
and you can still be a genius. But yeah, that's
sure.
the thing that you have to learn, I think, as life progresses, that these great geniuses maybe couldn't fucking see the hope. But that's on you, dude. How much? Yeah, you're a fucking genius. You have no hope.
Yeah, you fucking
How
nerd.
smart is that, you
Fucking
fucking idiot?
nerd,
Yeah.
dude.
How far does your genius get you, you ding dong?
Dude, we're funny.
Thank you. But anyway, but
Who else
there's that
died that
idea.
we can
Hold
talk
on, you
about?
have to understand that though, or I'll fucking kill myself.
Okay. Is it because you're genius?
No, but that thing, yeah.
I'll call Anna Nicole.
It actually is because I'm a genius.
Okay.
But like Kanye is the prime example. Or like, you remember how Van Gogh cut off his ear and mailed it to a chick?
Who's Van Gogh?
Van Gogh's a world-renowned painter.
And he cut off his fucking ear and mailed it to a
Yeah,
chick?
dude.
Trump, bitch. You lose. You can't beat that. You're going to have to cut off a lip
He
and
was
fucking
sad, yeah.
airmail it, dude. You're going to have to get one of, you know, those little parachute, army guys you get when you were a
gotta
kid?
toss it out.
You got to drop it out of a fucking skydiving plane.
Just a little pinky,
Yeah.
like they have Halloween, those fucking lady fingers.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, you can't beat that.
But anyway, so there's this idea that goes on throughout history about all these fucking geniuses and amazing people that change the course of history. But they're also like a little fucked up in a way. Or like they can't break out of certain patterns or they're depressed. You know what I mean? And it's like Kanye making some of the greatest music of all time.
For sure.
By whatever standards, but it could be argued. And then also just be a fucking nutcase, right? It's like, well, yeah, you can't have one without the other.
I think you can.
I think you can too. I think you can harness it and channel it. And
I like
fucking-
what Pete Davidson had to say about it right after Kanye's bullshit on Saturday Night Live.
Davidson, the genius,
Well, is he?
with the shit we're talking about? I don't know how.
That's fair. It was just funny how
no, I do want to hear sorry.
when he did the having a mental illness isn't an excuse to be a jackass.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no shame in the medicine game. I'm on them. They're great.
Yeah, true. And he has a poster child for it. He's the perfect guy to say that because we know he's been through shit and had mental health issues. Now, here's what I wanted to play.
God, a guy could get loose with these. Huh?
I'm fixing to, brother.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Nice, dude.
So that's the song that was probably playing.
That's the intro to the 27 Club.
Yeah, well, when Marvin Heberman fucking toasted himself.
Hemeyer.
Heberman.
Heberman.
Dude, you drive through Rexburg, and because Heber is a Mormon name.
Is it really?
Yeah, and you drive through Rexburg, the hatchet throwing place they got is called Heber's Hatchets.
Ooh, I never even thought of that because I don't live that close to Rexburg, so I've never stopped there for activities. Do they have a lot of stuff like Idaho Falls?
No, they have, I think, 2 restaurants that you can order alcohol at. Applebee's and Fresco's Kitchen. And they have a hatchet throwing thing, and they do have like some sick food trucks. If you're going on a Mormon date, it's a good town to be in. But if you like to have fun, fuck that shit.
Not the hang.
Fuck that place.
Fuck that shit, you're out.
If you're gonna go to Rexburg for fun, dude, hit up McCoy and say, "What's up, dude? Can I come fucking hang out with you?"
Is that where he lives?
Yeah.
Dude, he's the honey king of fucking Rexburg, dude.
He is, Madison County.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Honey king of Madison County.
So what are we gonna call him?
Coy? Not the honey king of Madison County. That is a mouthful.
Yeah, it's gotta be better.
Okay.
Like, do better. Come up with something.
What, the HKMC, dude?
HKMC? Yeah, but then every time you say that, you're going to have to explain it. Oh, dude, how cool would it be to just not explain anything anymore?
Ever? Just only hit shortened words and fucking acronyms?
Did he put us both in a group?
Well, no, it just happened because he tagged us and put our podcast on his story. So it's sent to both of us somehow.
How many downloads do you think we've got from that?
So far? 1. Just him.
Oh, dude, you know what's funny that we talked about? I hope she doesn't listen to the podcast. But so we talked about that girl that we saw at the bar, or that I saw at the bar, and she started like being a bitch immediately, and I just turned and walked away from her.
Yes.
Guess who stayed the fuck at my house Saturday night? Bro, yeah, we barely talked a little. Like, I just hit her up after the me and Meg thing when we parted ways, and so I just literally sent her a snap, bro. I ignored her for weeks, and I was like, sorry, girl. And so I gave her whatever. She was like, yeah, that doesn't help much. Whatever, dude. Saturday night in my bed, we start making out and such. Okay. And she does this thing when you know you're about to
ejaculate.
Well, no, not even there yet. We're just making out. She's wearing a tube top as a bra and yoga pants. So I've seen some nip at this point. Okay. We're not.
You know what you're about to.
We've seen some nipples.
Into.
We're about to get after it. Mm-hmm. And so I start removing her drawers.
See your drawers?
She holds my hand cute and goes, you got to work for that. Now, here's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck. I rolled over and went to sleep, dude. Like, I was asleep 3 minutes after she said that.
Dude, your ultimate no means no.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You went, cool, I don't want any part of that.
Yeah, I saw it in my hand. And I was like, oh, yeah? And she's like, yeah, no, you got to work for that. And I said, oh, right on. Went to sleep, and who woke me up at 5 a.m. with some suckling at my ear for some sexy time?
And who, like an adult, didn't say, you have to work for that. You just said,
gave
cool.
it 2 or 3 times.
Let's go.
Sent her home at 7 and said, all right, you be safe now. And I just couldn't help but think, I can't remember who I seen. Oh, and then, the same girl. Goddamn. Well, she ain't gonna be around anyways, fuck her. She posts on her Facebook, and it says, it's just a picture of her. Know your worth. Go get it, girl. You deserve it. And I stopped and thought about all you stupid fucking bitches around here that post that shit every day, and then you're in my DMs coming over to make you feel validated because you fucking hate yourself. Grow the fuck up, dude. Spend the time working on yourself and quit posting this shit on your social media. Ooh. You look silly, and I tell my friends.
That's right on the numbers, too.
It is, too. Knock it off, girl.
And because I had to nip it in the bud. I didn't get that deep into it.
I nipped her in the bud, dog. I nipped her bud, dog.
I had to just shut down the social media, but it's for that very reason. Because it's like, at this point in 2023, it's almost 2024, if you're getting your validation from social media, knock it off.
Or a man you don't know.
This is like sort of our generation's version of pull your pants up. It's like, stop getting validation on social media.
That might be the coolest fucking thing you've ever said.
Stop begging for likes, bruh.
I can't believe we killed a fucking 12er of coconut water, dude.
I'm about to fucking bust out another 8 of a fucking no flavor, dude. Shotgun a couple.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try hard to not drink, not swear, and Ooh, dude. I'm gonna wean myself off social media. And it's not even social media. The hard part's TikTok.
Yeah, that's all day. Now let me ask you this, dude. Because you're a big dreamer and you're a big, when this date comes, I'm gonna do this type of guy. Are you a big New Year's resolution?
No, stopped doing that 5 years ago.
Okay. You should hit something this year.
Good.
You're into that, dude. I think it's your speed.
That's fair.
It'd get you excited to do something different. You'd fucking do something different for some amount of time.
Well, I just got to thinking about it. So I paid some fucking bills this days off.
Fuck that.
Before we've even had a fucking court date, I've already paid my attorney's retainer.
Fuck
already
yeah.
paid ahead on the balance. Like,
fuck yeah.
If I just didn't drink, didn't party, didn't do anything, and just worked all fucking winter, I could have my attorney paid, taxes paid, all the bills paid, and then literally in the spring just be stacking money. Because realistically, bruh, I probably spent like $300 a week boozing, if not $400. By the time you add in the food, the running around, all the bullshit, $400 a week ain't no thing.
Yeah, that's true. But look at you, dude. I think you're right on.
I hope
put
so.
your head down.
Yeah, I just don't want to make a big build up with it. You know what I mean?
Sure. But put your head down and go to work.
Some shit. I'm gonna try though.
Ain't nothing like it.
I did it last night. I wanted to fucking drink.
Cool.
Dude, that's what I do when you see me fucking like eat that piece of pizza a minute ago.
Mm-hmm. We're just doing something different.
I don't enjoy drinking when I'm full.
Right.
So if I have a sweet or
belly
have a piece of pizza.
That's funny too, dude. I was thinking about drinking today.
And I wanted it so much I went and got a 12-pack of these this morning.
That's smart.
It is too.
That'll get you through a day. But I brought a 6-pack over if you want to have a beer with me.
A beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 30 in the fridge if you want one.
Yeah, do you want to have one?
Yeah, I'll have a beer with you. Whatever you want to do, Doc.
I'm just kidding. You called my bluff.
Fair enough.
I was thinking it'd be funny if you just
I'm not saying I don't ever want
No,
to
I
drink.
know, but you were just like, last night I fucking pulled through. Today I'm doing good. And I said, hey, you want to have a beer? And you said, yeah, sure, bro.
Fuck yeah. Let's rock one.
Nah, that's all right. I've been thinking pretty heavily lately about how I might need to go back to being an alcoholic.
There was nothing wrong with it.
There was a lot wrong with it, dude. It was rough.
Yeah.
My little frame ain't built for it.
It's not.
And I saw a video of me being chubby that was like 3 or 4 years ago when I was in the height of my boozing. And I was like, damn, dude, you're a little fucking pudge ball. I was a little pudgy, dude.
Nice, dude. You still got the video?
Yeah, I'd have to find it. It'd be a whole thing.
Right on. Post it in the comments, huh?
Yeah, dude, speaking of the comments, fucking leave one once in a while. Say, LOL, this was funny.
Who, me?
No, people listening to our... Remember how how we do a podcast and we're doing that right now?
I have been told recently in the last 24 hours that I could record pornographic material.
For real? Mm-hmm. I've been wanting to do that
she
my
said,
whole life.
you can record me do this so you have it while you're gone.
Oh, thanks, baby.
That's what I said.
That's queen shit.
It is, too.
I have wanted... Since I was an adult and found out that there were couples on the internet that did this, I've wanted to do that, dude. We could do it, but I can't because then it would cause a jam up in our relationship, and I really want to have a relationship way more than I want to do porn on the internet.
That's fucking
But
nice.
I do kind of want to do porn a little bit.
God damn it, what was I going to say right before that?
You want to do porn too?
Oh, you know what I did? Because sometimes you do this, but it's like if you look at a girl for too long, you'll feel insane amounts of guilt and like you're some piece of shit and you've done something wrong. Well, mine, it takes a lot more than that for me. But there's this girl that...
You did something wrong?
For real.
For the
life. Well, it's just not... I'm too fucking old to be doing it.
Cool. Let's hear it, dude.
There's this girl that I've been... Since we were fucking... I was 21 and she was 18. We started fooling around back then, and we just had the same party group. We didn't hang out with the same friends. We didn't hang out a lot together, but it wasn't uncommon on Friday and Saturday nights to run into each other at a bonfire.
Your paths would cross. And so may have your...
So we've been, over the years, and sometimes we go a year or two stretches just whenever we're single at the same time. Hey, what's up?
Love that.
Yep. And we got, you know what I mean? We both got each other's PIN code in. Doesn't take nothing to... rock the combo. Everyone gets what they want.
Bust into the safe and
get
out of there.
Shit. And so I hit her up and we were talking about getting a drink and shit, whatever. And I was looking at my bathroom, my upstairs bathroom, my kitchen. And I said, I really don't want to mop with my knee hurting, but it's due for a mop. So I should probably pay someone to come clean the kitchen and the bathrooms. And I thought, well, I could call that cleaning lady. I didn't.
What'd you do instead?
I messaged and said, hey, how much would it cost for you to come clean my kitchen and bathrooms in your thong?
Didn't cost anything?
No, she said, I don't usually do that. And what I said was, I don't usually ask. So how much? We haven't talked again.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. It did not go swell. That was it. End of combo,
dude.
bro. Yeah.
You freaking swung the bat, though.
Shoot.
Well, here's the thing, is that works for you oftentimes.
It does. The girl last night said she would.
Right. So I see how you might think you flew a little too close to the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it would have worked, you would have been stoked.
Oh, for sure. But still, at the same note, I'm
That's
too
tough.
old to be feeling that.
That's tough. Yeah, you don't do that. You did that when you were like 21.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And even then, you're a little old.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
I had a kid at 18.
Oh.
I should be on a different
have
timeline.
children.
Yes.
Your children should not be doing that ever.
But I'm doing it. And
Knock
it's a
that
problem.
knock it off.
You ain't fucking
Knock
kidding.
it off, dude.
I'm with you. I pissed the carpet.
Oh,
dude.
but you know what's so cool about that? Is it's the same thing we've been fucking harping on all year. Is you did something that you have shame for because it's not in alignment with your values. How do we get rid of shame so that it doesn't hold us down and isolate us? Because shame is isolating and it'll make fear grow.
I think that there's.
I'll tell you how. Vulnerability, dude. Vulnerability is or connection is the opposite of shame.
And that's what we're doing here.
And vulnerability is the bridge.
But what I'm saying is I don't like to let it go for at least a month or two. If I do something that makes me feel shitty, I like to hang on to that for a minute, sit in it, and go, look at it, fucker. It sucks every time you look at it. Why you out here behaving like that?
Yep.
Because then on top of that, I don't give a fuck. She's just a little fucking hooch giving it up to everyone in fucking town anyways. And maybe she's not that much of a hooch, but she gives it up whenever I fucking want. Do better for yourself. I don't ask fucking... You don't see me get out of church and ask a girl to come clean my house in a fucking thong.
That's right. We had a bit of an
Christ, lady.
expectation.
But on the same note, it's just like...
We don't even need to be
it's
doing
gotta
this
stop.
right now. Yeah. Nah, fair enough.
I'm always like, I want a girlfriend, I want a family, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, I can't stop asking whores to come clean my house in their underwear.
So that's not going to get you
But
where
I'll
you
tell
want to
you.
go.
I love a good whore.
Well, what I love is when
I love a whore that knows she's a whore.
vulnerability is the bridge
Meets whores?
is the bridge between shame and connection.
Yes, me too.
That's what I love.
Can whores cross the bridge with me?
Bruh, there's nothing better than being vulnerable with a fucking wildcat.
A wild kid.
You fucking get a wildcat, you start doing pillow talk, there's nothing like it.
Well, that's funny. Speaking of pillow talk, little PSA. Not that the person that needs to hear it listens anyways. Best friend. If you're going to lay around and fucking pillow talk, maybe don't tell your buddy's ex-wife's best friend all the shit you two talk about, huh?
Yeah, maybe don't. Hey, I'm going to
PSA.
hit a pause. We'll just regroup. I'm going to pee.
Yeah.
And
Am I
we'll-
MFing? Dude, I'll MF on bubble waters? I'm a fucking problem, dude.
You are a problem. Oh, we can call you Austin the Problem Yancey.
Dude, and you're the situation?
What'd you call me? The little
Yeah,
situation?
it's a little situation.
Yeah, when Katie heard you say that over the speakerphone and laughed her ass off.
Did she?
It was very cool.
No.
That's right, dude. And I learned some other things. I ain't read a book in fucking 2 months, dude.
Nice. Well, you don't need to.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
If you don't, you fucking run out of things to
That's
talk
not
about.
true. What you do if you read too many books is you sit in your camper and wonder what the answer is to everything. Go outside and sit under a tree and think about it for a minute, you fucking nutsack.
Dude, I love being outside.
Me too.
Have you ever been outside?
Just now, dude.
Really?
I didn't sit under a tree.
I've been inside before, and I've been outside.
Outside's better, depending on the weather.
True. Talk about something while I look up this Bible verse.
Okay. The cool thing about being outside is you can pee where you want, you can come where you want.
Wait, really?
Unless you're near, you don't want to be close to a school.
So here's, you know how everybody in sports, you don't know this at all. Everybody loves this Bible verse in sports, and the Bible verse is, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Have I already ranted about this before?
I don't know. I remember saying a lot in my younger years, well, anything's possible through Christ. So
Dude, I
jot
remember that too.
down.
In maybe 4th grade, we had the
Was that
argument.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia
Oh, I don't know.
that he says it? Well, first of all, through Christ, all things are possible. So why don't you jot that down?
In 5th grade, Alex Peterson was in an argument with some boys, and they were talking about,
He was a little fucking 5th grade Bible thumper?
no, he was the only atheist in the crew.
Oh, dude.
And he said, no, like, Jesus couldn't have walked on water actually. Or like, no, not all, it's not anything's possible actually. That's not it. And I said, I don't know, dude. I think it might be. But yeah, I remember
You just cool kid.
I remember being
with some
young,
fucking
just
Bible
like,
talk.
no, dude. With Christ, all things are possible. You idiot. Like literally anything.
All right.
So anyway, but so that verse I think people take to mean like I can fucking do anything.
Yeah.
When read in context, here's what Paul said. Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
He said, not that I speak in regard to need, for I've learned in whatever state I am to be content. I know how to be abased. What's abased mean? Not to have a lot, probably, huh? Lower in rank or position. Degraded. I know how to be abased, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I've
So he
learned
knows
both.
how to be degraded and degrade.
Well, and how to like fucking rise up.
Degrade.
And he's learned how to be full and how to be hungry and how to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So the whole reason I say that is because it's a funny thing that everybody in the world fucking loves that verse because it's like, that means I can fucking do anything I want. And the whole thing is like, no, like even when things are the worst. That's the whole point.
That's
'Cause
fair.
it's like, yeah, I can be content with whatever.
For sure.
Thank you.
So figured out what you need to do with the rest of your life. You need to spend
Me?
the next 10 years working your ass off to get to a sports announcing position.
Mm-hmm. So I can tell these
Just so
motherfuckers.
as soon as these motherfuckers say, you dumb bitch, just immediately pocket Bible them.
Yep,
You got
go.
it tapped
You guys want to hear the whole fucking thing?
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Does anyone care? Fuck yeah, dude.
I should do that. That would be ultimate justice. Cool. Yeah, we'll just plan on that. I don't have really a better idea for what I'm going to do with my future.
I'd actually start watching sports.
If I was the announcer, you
Oh,
know
yeah.
who should be a sportscaster? T-Bone.
Should be.
It's so sad that he's not.
Yeah.
Wonder if people say that about me about being a therapist if I don't do
I
it.
don't think anyone's saying that about anyone being a therapist.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Have you met me, bro?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Do
I
you-
think you'd be great at it, but I think you'd be great at a ton of things. I think if you applied the brain capacity you have, you could do much greater things than being a therapist.
Whatever, dude. But that fucking flicks my bean.
Mm-hmm.
What else flicks my bean, dude?
Katie?
You know it.
Does she ever?
Bean flicking cat. No,
Back, dude.
no, but what else flicks my bean? Doing some types of art sometimes do that for me.
You should, if there's any kind of voting going on in Texas,
I should vote.
you should go sneak a vote in and write George Strait on the ballot.
You think so? What I would like to do is go down to Texas, get registered to vote, and then get like fully invested in every local election and fight with Katie about it the whole time and just be full Republican no matter what they say, just fully support them.
Nice.
And-
What,
and
did
then,
she
like,
fall with,
destroy my
with a
relationship
party?
with her.
How would she identify
No, dude,
herself
she's
politically?
fucking the most level-headed, open-minded gal. She rules.
That's fair.
She says, we need to put more money into mental health. We spent all this money on our military budget. We need to put more money into mental health. And I say, yeah, we probably do, because this homeless thing, like, would be solved with mental health, not with whatever we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But also, remember when the government just puts a ton of money into something and then the problem just gets worse and the money gets wasted? And like, that happens every time they try to solve a problem. So I love where your head's at, but the government can't.
Well, wasn't there a whole deal where the government shot some people at a campus for protesting?
When?
I want to say it was in the
Which
60s
time?
or 70s.
Oh, probably, yeah.
They killed like 12 people.
I think you're right.
I think
wish I knew about it. It is.
I
in
think the
60s.
National Guard or Army Reserve or something.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
It's
shot
coming
some
back
people
to me.
up on the grassy knoll. But with that being said, so hear me out.
Oh, I heard of a hunting story the other day. About 100 yards, shot it through the head. I said, so does that mean Lee Harvey Oswald could have actually killed Kennedy?
Dude, that's fucking
So,
all time.
Anyway. else you got?
So hear me out. We've already killed our own.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just kill the homeless.
You think so?
It's cheaper than what they're trying.
It's eugenics, dude. It never works. This was like Hitler's idea, too. He was like, if we just get rid of all the ones that are like weak and not as good as the other ones, then we'll have a super race and everything will be fine. But turns out, like, that's what, who's the gal that invented Planned Parenthood, who started Planned Parenthood? Margaret Thatcher. That's what she was all about. She wanted to just kill black babies. That was kind of her whole thing.
Holy buckets.
So now, like Kanye says, in New York City, over half of the babies, the black babies conceived in New York City are aborted. Something like that.
Well, she was onto something.
So anyway, yeah.
I don't support. Well, I
mission
shouldn't say
ac-
she was onto something. I don't support it, but she made headway.
Yeah, so it's all eugenics, and that's what your idea
And does
is.
Kanye talk about the single motherhood rate in New York? Because he might touch base on that with these.
He does. He
abortions.
talks about the black family and the father being absent from the home.
Yeah, I think
that's
you
one of
could
my
probably
favorite rap
say that
lyrics.
25% of that 50% is girls going, I can't raise another fucking kid on my own, and homeboy split.
I know, dude. It's rough. Yeah. Can I read you Kanye lyrics?
Yeah.
They're kind of my favorite. Are you going to do some filler while I find it, or are you just going to let me sit here and sound?
No, I'm just going to stare at you. Sit in the bed you made.
Okay. Well, I'll edit it out later, and it'll just sound like I found it immediately, so suck my dick. I've fucking done this on the podcast before.
Have you?
These same lyrics. Anyway, he's talking about his friends, these ladies that use their children as meal tickets.
Uh-huh.
And with, like, these guys that they get pregnant from.
For sure.
And he says, not knowing the disconnect from the father, the next generation will be the real victims. And I love that. It's like you can't just live your life using your kid as, like, a meal ticket or an excuse or whatever. And, like, you say men are
or
pigs.
weaponize the custody that kid's allowed to have with his father because you're angry.
Yeah, dude. You know who
That
the
should
fucking
stop.
real victim is? Is the child that doesn't
For
get
sure.
a good relationship with their father. So, suck my dick, world.
Shout out all you shitty women. Quit fucking things up, huh?
Thank you. And shitty
Do
men,
better.
dude. I've been watching Jersey Shore.
All you kick-ass
And Ronnie
women.
fucking loses his mind, dude. Dude, shitty men suck. Tell Ronnie to get it together, dude. I'm on season 4, Jersey Shore,
I don't
Italy.
think Ronnie's got the mental capacity to get his shit together.
He does, dude. And you know what actually happened? It's
I think
fucking
he's
nuts.
got a fucking internal chromosome fight going on.
Can I
dude.
tell you my full fucking analysis of Jersey Shore? So this is 4 seasons.
Is it just on like a streaming app?
It's
Can
on
I get
Hulu,
this?
dude. You gotta watch Jersey Shore because it's the same group of characters every season. So you're on season 4. And by the way, they did this whole fucking thing blew up and it was all in like 2 years. So it's like they filmed in the summer, Jersey Shore. Then in the winter, they went to Miami. Then in the summer, back to the Jersey Shore. Then in the winter, they're going to Italy. So it's just these people that just skyrocketed to stardom. And now they're like being these fucking Italian American people. And like, in the early 20s for all these years, and you watch it, like now, looking back at it, like, holy fuck, this was crazy. So what happened was Sam and Ronnie fucking hooked up right out the gate, and then their relationship for the entire time has been fucking insane screaming matches, and Ronnie freaking out and fucking throwing her bed out the window, and like, just for fucking going on 3 seasons of
Is
TV
he on
now.
T?
Fuck yeah, he's on
T-Dog.
cocaine. He's coked up for sure. Sometimes he's got to be on steroids or HGH or something. He's fucking jacked, dude. And this gal, check this out. So this is a lot. Can I tell you a lot?
Come on.
We got into Jersey Shore because me and my sweetheart watched YouTube recap videos. There was some cute girl on YouTube that just in like 2 hours told you everything that happened in 5 seasons of Jersey Shore. It was sick. Now you hear this girl on YouTube say it, and it's like this abusive asshole the whole time talking about Ronnie. And I said nothing. I was like, wow, that is fucked up how he does that. That's crazy how she won't fucking leave him be, but whatever.
Yeah, no shit.
So we did the whole recap thing and then started watching Jersey Shore.
Uh-huh.
And now we're fucking on season 4. I think there's like 5 or 6 seasons. And finally, dude, my sweetheart angel is like, what? How come she won't stop nagging him? He said leave me alone like 8 times. He just got in a fist fight with the fucking roommate. She won't stop nagging him. And I was like, yeah, dude, it's crazy that if you just fucking keep poking an angry fucking coked up bear, he's gonna freak out.
No shit.
But
Dude, I'm
anyway,
gonna have to watch. I don't even think I've ever watched an episode.
It's magic, dude. It's so magic. It'll lower your vibration over time if you watch too much of it because you can't watch this toxic bullshit 100%. But you throw it on fucking every other night and get to see this fucking... It's a time capsule, dude.
Dude, I might do that this Friday
And it's
night.
all that, my favorite... It's this nostalgic fucking mid-2000s humor or like lifestyle, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's wearing baggy clothes, long shorts. Pauly D's just going around saying, yeah, buddy! Just being stoked all the time.
Pauly D.
Jersey Shore's all time, bro.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man. I ain't been on the shit. It sounds good if you can get that into it.
Bruh. It's nasty. But, yeah, I don't know. Just watching people get coked up and go out to bars in the 2000s
kinda
is
fun.
fucking sick, dude. Especially because that's not never needed to do any of that.
What other shows was there like that? What was there? There was
MTV's
that one-
golden era, dude. MTV
Like
had
Big
some
Brother?
hits. MTV was hitting all the Robin Big. That was
Dude,
magic.
Robin Big was all time.
Big Brother, Real World was a breakout, I think. Do you remember Real World?
I think so.
But yeah, MTV fucking was.
What was their first one? What was Theo Von on? Was that Road Rules?
That was Road Rules. That's right. I watched Theo Von's episode on YouTube because I'm a fucking nerd.
Is he funny as shit?
It is now looking back because you go, oh, he is the fucking same. That's crazy. And his humor's lost on everybody because it's like you've done Theo Von to your friends and got confused looks before.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like you can't. He works because everybody knows what he is. But nobody knew what he was back then, and he was still just a goofball, and everybody was like, you fucking suck.
He does say the wackest shit.
Yeah, dude. And everybody was like, leave us the fuck alone, weirdo. It's nuts. But anyway, what else is going on?
He stuck with it. He made it.
You been thinking about anything lately?
Now just getting back to North Dakota. I'm excited. Dude, I get amped up on it. I fucking love it, dude. Gonna go out and rock a fucking hard ass 21-day hitch, knock a bunch of shit out, fix a bunch of shit. Dude, I get to see all the dogs.
And it's
fucking Keegan's out there.
And we're back in the trenches too, which is
dude.
All-time bonding experience.
Yeah, I get to see all the fucking dudes. That's gonna be fucking cool. Not overly excited about all the shit that's broke down in the field that I gotta tend to in the cold immediately.
That is gonna suck so bad.
It will. But it all is what the fuck it is.
But nothing feels better than fucking doing that, getting back in a warm pickup. Like, fuck, we did it, dude. Let's ride.
Shit's all done.
And the beer you have at the end of that day, that's not the beer you're used to drinking, brother.
Ain't shit,
yeah, you've had summertime beers. It's
That's
time for a fucking hard-earned wintertime beer.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope I can use the busy winter schedule to break the habit of just sipping beers every night with the dogs. Dude, you know what I've fucking really been thinking about? This is something we can talk about. Sleep. You know,
you're gonna get on a good sleep schedule.
You know how long it's been since I've had to go to bed at 9, wake up at 7, sleep.
You got to be on. You got to be in early. Oh, there's nothing better, dude.
I'm excited, dude.
And when you get into that routine, it makes you stronger.
Dude,
you're better at life, like at every turn. At least I am.
I wouldn't mind if I woke up at 3 a.m. and couldn't go back to sleep. I wouldn't mind that as a sleep issue for me to have because I'll just get out of bed and go to work. Fuck it, I don't care. It's that. When my sleep schedule's fucked up, I can't fall asleep till like 2 or 3 in. Yeah. And I gotta wake up at 6 and I'm just dog ass fucking tired.
It doesn't work for me, dude. And I think for me it's because I'm a Pisces, and I need my fucking sleep.
Well, no, not if you're fucking charged up, dude. If you got your lapis on
It was a full moon, did you notice? Last night and the night before.
No, I'd have went out.
And you know how fucking...
I'd have went out and full mooned my taint.
I did, dude. I'm charged up. But you know how plugged in I am? I was outside fucking... ripping my taint out, and I looked up and said, oh, that's a full moon. That's got to be a full moon. So I Googled it. It was.
Nice. You know what you need to do? You remember those vans in like the 70s and 80s that had those big like clear bubbles on the top of them that people could look through? They stuck their head up on it. We need to put one on the roof of your camper so that Katie can just fold you in half and stick your asshole and taint up in it when it's full moon.
With some stirrups up there. And I could do that in the morning.
You just get strapped in and read a book about being empowered.
You know what's truly on my bucket list?
What?
Tanning my taint.
Well, you could just do it.
I know. I'm so scared, dude. If anybody ever caught you doing this, think about the position you have to be in to point your taint to the sun.
No,
dude.
I get it. And as long and as fucking scraggly as you are, you're going to be the lay on your back kind of guy.
I'm going to be fucking ankle behind my head, like fucking those weird kids in 5th grade. You remember them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Turning the jaw.
Everyone remembers them, dude.
Mine, the one that did that, he turned out to be a gay doctor.
You don't say.
He was real heavy Mormon family and community, obviously, but he's gay and doctor.
Sweet.
So I found that out the other day.
It's kind of cool in this area. You can be both of those things simultaneously.
I'm glad. I'm sure he's such a fucking sick ass dude. If you were raised Mormon and you're smart as fuck and you became a fucking doctor and broke into gaydom, you lived your true self. I'll bet he's a sick dude. Yeah, I'll bet he knows what he's about.
I bet his family's not the biggest fan.
I wonder how they took that. I'll bet he loosened him up, dude.
Oh, hell no.
I'll bet he shook him up, dude.
It depends. I know people like...
He was the kid that was putting his ankle behind his head, dude. His family had to love him or he has nobody.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I also know people like... I have an ex-girlfriend that her brother committed suicide. And sometimes when she's sad about him, her grandma will say shit. Well, I don't know why you're upset. It's not even like he's getting into the celestial kingdom with us.
No.
Yeah.
Like you gotta let him go.
Yeah, some families are like... You're either in or you're out.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, dude, it sucks for people.
That's culty.
Yeah. Well, being a fucking Mormon's culty, dog.
Yo, Jehovah's Witnesses is fucking culty. You know about that?
Holy buckets. I would argue that Jehovah's are worse than Mormon.
They 100% are.
It's fucking insane.
They're just not like as big. If they were as big, it'd be way worse. If instead of Mormons
and
in
I've
this
only noticed
area,
around here, so I'm not sure, but I've noticed the amount of Hispanics that are in the Jehovah's Witness culture outnumbers by like 75%.
Really? That's interesting.
Yes.
They must have been the ones that kind of set it up around here. Or
I
something.
don't see many whites.
I don't know. And I wonder where it's even big at, because it's a fucking insane take on regular Christianity.
Fucking nuts, dude.
It's very restrictive. But I don't remember all the deets, so I won't try.
Me either. Yeah, I'm just totally judging. I've never even been to one of their churches. I've just met a few people that were Jehovah's and went, oh, you suck.
Well, it's weird. Love is Blind. There's an extra Jehovah's Witness on there. That's why I was thinking about it.
Nice.
Also ripped some Love is Blind, dude. You know that one? Yes, you do. We've talked about last season on our pod. That's how far our podcast has been running for fucking 2 Love is Blind seasons.
No shit?
Yeah, dude.
What's Love is Blind?
It's a Netflix.
Because I'm with Love on the Spectrum. I'm with that.
Magic. Love is Blind is Netflix original reality show. They take like, I think maybe 10 guys, 10 girls, and then they put them in these pods.
Oh, you have talked about this.
They put them in the pods where they talk to each other, but they don't see each other. And then they decide, they, go on dates with everybody, do the mix and match, and then they go, I fucking have fallen in love with you. Will you marry me? And they go, yes. And then they meet each other.
Before seeing them in one show?
Yeah, so this is the first 2 episodes. They talk, they go through all the drama, and then they propose.
I'd tell the first one I loved.
So the couples that are moving forward that have found a partner,
True love?
yeah, they fucking see each other. It's always awkward as fuck. They go, oh fuck, and then they kiss weird, and then they go on vacation. All these couples go on vacation together and just get fucking hammered for 2 more episodes, another couple weeks in the Bahamas or whatever, and just drama ensues because they're like, oh, I was fucking dating this person a week ago and talking for 8 hours a day in these pods. I know everything about him. I was going to propose to him, but I proposed to this person. And now everybody's drunk and fighting and can't figure out
Trying to figure out who they want to be with.
Yo, dude, it's nuts. And then after vacation, they go to fucking Houston, Texas, I guess, to live together and kind of live a normal life for 2 weeks before they go to the altar. And then probably most of them say, I'm out. And like one couple usually gets married.
We'll do it.
Yep. So anyway, it's fucking sick.
And then she ends up on an episode of Snap 10 years later.
Fuck yeah. What's that?
You never seen Snap?
I have no idea what
It
you're
just
talking
talks about people that lived a regular life and one day they just fucking snapped and murdered someone, their spouse, or
Really?
just went off the fucking rails. It's on. You should check Snap. Dude, it's good to watch. Yeah, it'll just talk like fucking suburban white moms that just like lose their shit and kill their mother-in-law.
Whoa.
Yeah, and try and cover it up. It's pretty fucking wild.
And that's right. I have a girlfriend that would love that.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
all
dude.
of them do.
I know, and it's nuts.
That'll put them to sleep.
I said that yesterday. I was like, yo, don't take this the wrong way, but you're all wired the same. Like true crime, serial killers, whatever. Because a serial killer thing came on. I said, oh, you'd love that. She said, what? We haven't even looked at. And I said,
You don't need to.
yeah. What's it say on your driver's license?
It might as well be a train. You're into it.
Yeah,
dude.
on your driver's license next to sex, what does it say, dude? F for female. You like serial killer shit, dude. What does it say on my driver's license next to sex? Yes, all the time.
T.
It says, yes, please.
T.
Fuck you, dude.
Fucking
My
little
joke
tranny,
was way
fucking
fucking
little
funny.
tranny.
My joke was funny, dude.
Fucking tranny.
It says yes.
God damn it. Now you can clip me going fucking tranny.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to bleep it all.
could
You
be a
can't say
ringtone.
tranny.
Tranny?
No, you say trans.
Do you say transvestite?
It's crazy.
Or is that gone too?
You say transgender or trans. Tranny is derogatory, I think.
Fucking
It's nuts. But here's the cool
I'll tell
thing.
you what, there's one group that ain't gonna fucking, I'll fight every one of you. Fuck
Really? You're doing a Dave
you. There's
Chappelle
probably
thing?
like fucking 300-pound fucking jack. Who you calling a
Yeah,
tranny?
dude, I'll
faggot?
fight you right now. But here's the cool thing, is if you infiltrate that group and then you don't say the word tranny for like 2 months, they might say it on accident. And you go, oh!
Gosh,
Yeah,
yes,
dude.
it's like the N-word.
It's so fun.
Once you're in a circle, you can rip it.
And I don't mean the fucking N-word.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Dude, I could have got such a better tattoo.
Oh, you're so handsome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Tattoos
Rip a
and
pause.
all. Yeah.
I thought we had like 30 to go. That's us sitting here trying to figure out what to talk about.
No, that's why I'm cruising, dude. We got a
Holy
minute and
shit,
a half.
bringing it down. Well, let's fucking recap here.
I'm
You're
setting this
going-
bird down, brother.
Shut the fuck up. You're going to,
I'm a podcasting general,
you're going
bro.
to Tejas in a week.
I am a 5-star podcasting general.
And when's the next time you're coming home?
I ain't, dude.
Why
Christmas.
not?
Got to come back for Christmas. I told the in-laws I'd bring their precious bug back.
You should lie.
And not go back? Might not, dude.
Send them a postcard.
I might throw
you and Katie.
I might throw my phone in the ocean. Fucking Port Aransas, dude. That's where you can find me. That is how you say it.
Fair enough. You're just going to live in an RV park? Say fuck it?
Fuck yeah, dude. For $800
I'm
a
excited to
month.
see how this goes for you.
Me too.
It's $800 a month?
Yeah, I'm scared to death.
What does it come with?
Full hookups.
And Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I think so, but the Wi-Fi probably is shitty. You're 5 minutes from the beach, bruh.
$800 a month. God damn.
It's East Texas.
It's East Texas.
What do you want, bro?
That's crazy. Oh, but you're only going for a couple months, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be crazy.
Well, and that's rent or a mortgage or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, but on something you can't live in.
Yeah.
Pay $800 a month for a gravel parking spot with a water spigot and shove up your ass. East Texas Enema, bro. That's what they're calling that.
Across the street.
They're handing them out at the RV park.
We're across the street from the dollar store.
Dude, you could lay under the faucet, do an East Texas Enema, and then just kick your knees back and tan your tank all in one go.
In a
dude.
waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath a waterfall.
Yeah, you'll be glistening with water. I'm sure that magnifies the heat, so.
100%, dude. Especially if you say good words to the water, then it turns the molecules into fun
Oh,
shapes.
dude, that's going to charge you up. You might explode.
Anyway, why'd you interrupt me?
I don't remember. That'd be too much power for you. If you East Texas Enema and then tanned your tank, you'd just like move somewhere and start building a cabin.
The next podcast we record will be...
The Interwebs pod.
Yeah, Over the Ether.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a sick name, though. I'll obviously call it Over the Ether.
Yeah, no shit. It's going to be dope. I wonder what we'll have to talk about. Oh, dude, by then we'll have the hot tea on the Tejas trip.
Yo, I'll be on the beach every day.
And you
if we can figure out how to hit a high quality Zoom, and put our podcast on the internet with our faces looking into a dumb fucking webcam, I would do that because I'll be tan as fuck, dude.
Dude, I'd love that for you. Hey, this week at some point, you ought to like run Katie up into the corner somewhere, just any corner. It could be the house, truck, anywhere, and just go, don't make me sad on this fucking trip because the next pod's got to be good. It's like, tell her, until we record the next pod, you got to pretend to be happy the whole time. Once that's over, you can let it go off the rails.
I think if I get another Control the Vibe ring, maybe 2 or 3.
You'll have enough power.
If I could fully put one on every finger, I could keep people around me from being fucking grumpos.
It'd be called Grumpo. What a good name.
Dude, fuck them, dude. You think we got time for that shit?
You're on. You're like me on beer when you get a doink in you. You just cut loose.
I did settle in there finally towards the end. I saw there was 15 minutes left and I went, low pressure, dude. We're
Fuck
good.
it, LP.
Yeah. I had to tell you about the Bible.
Little B rocking an LP, dude.
I'm the little situation, dude. And when
You
you get
are.
me in front of a microphone, it's a fucking
The little
situation.
sitch, bruh. I love that. I'm going to change your name on my phone. Ooh, someone that's listening, Photoshop Braxton's face onto the
Mike,
situation.
the situation from Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm. Let's get that.
Cool. Well,
mixed
keep
up.
shining, Kings. And, dude, if you're out there driving a dump truck, fucking, what do they say? Keep the shiny
Here's the
side
love.
up.
Here's the honor. If you can't come in or come on her.
No, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down.
Yeah, come on,
Big
cowboy.
trucker, come on back with it.